So you want something classy, masculine, and something that's going to put a little bit of hair on that chest? Okay, I got you. You ready?
Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about my favorite note in fragrance, which is vetiver. It's a grassy, woody note, and it is very diverse within itself. So vetiver can come off in many different ways depending on the type of vetiver that was used and the combination of notes. So it can come off woody, green, earthy, clean, smoky, a little dusty. You know, it really kind of depends, but it is very versatile. And in fragrance, a lot of times it's used as a base note and the other notes are built on top of that. It's very classy and masculine and very professional smelling in my opinion. And so it works great for workplace environments. Now, with that said, depending on the type of fragrance and the type of vetiver, there are some vetiver fragrance that I may not wear in the workplace per se, or if I did, I would really manage the sprays.
Maybe one spray.
So today I'm going to be showing you 5 fragrances in my collection. And we'll be starting on easier to wear vetivers and working our way back to, I guess you could say, more challenging vetivers. So maybe someone who's just getting into the note of vetiver, it's best to start at the beginning of this list. And if you're more of an experienced kind of seasoned veteran with the note of vetiver, you can move towards the end of the list for the more, I guess, deep and rich combinations of vetiver. So if you're interested to see my list, let's go. First up, from the house of Manera, we have Vetiver Sensual. This is such a clean and robust smelling vetiver. It has a very nice blast of citruses at the top, and you can definitely pick up on that vetiver note, but it's just overall very fresh, clean, a little bit green. It's a slight bit of earthiness in here, but this is extremely versatile, this scent. You can wear it for any season, really. It has that strength to push through those cold winter months, but also it's very fresh and clean, so it will work well in the summertime. It's not too deep or heavy, so it's not gonna come off as, cloying in that very humid heat. It's a very easy wear, and this one is a compliment beast, in my opinion. People just really like this fragrance. Manera has done a fantastic job with this one. I tend to kind of shy away from vetiver fragrances in the summertime here in Japan because of the weather, but this is one that I feel like I can definitely pull off in the summertime. And since I love the note of vetiver, I'm gonna really enjoy this one. Overall, just fresh and clean and refined, in my opinion. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Vetiver Sensual by Manera. Next up, from the house of Laboratorio Olfativo, we have Vetiverso. So this one's quite fresh and spicy in the opening. Then when you start to move into the dry down, it deepens and becomes a bit more earthy and green. And there's a slight touch of smokiness that starts to push through as well. But this is a gorgeous one. Yeah, I think it's just something about when vetiver is combined with bitter orange, something that I really love. This one has it, and it's done extremely well here. This is just a very pleasant scent. And you don't see this one being talked about very much in the fragrance community. I don't understand why. I mean, this is just a very easy wear. It's quite versatile as well. You can wear it to the office, you can wear it casually or even dressed up. Laboratorio Olfativo has done a great job with this scent. And yeah, it's one of my favorite vetiver scents. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Vetiverso by Laboratorio Olfativo. And next up, from the house of Hermes, we have Terre de Hermes. I say it every time I show this on my channel. This one's a timeless masterpiece. It's a fragrance that will always be in my collection. It's just very elegant and raw, but also comes off very sexy, gentlemanly, and professional. And this is another fragrance. Again, it's so versatile. You can wear it, dressed up or casually. It just works for everything. The reason why I fell in love with the note of vetiver is because of this fragrance. Yeah, it is. And this is another one of those fragrances, just like Laboratorio Olfativo. This is another fragrance that utilizes that bitter orange note in combination with vetiver. And it's just like, oh man. So it's just kind of like, you know, you have a cup of icy vetiver and you're squeezing bitter orange over that. And it makes just for a very refreshing scent. And Hermes has done a fantastic job of, you know, really creating something that's, you know, I guess not mass appealing, and something that's very unique to their own brand. They've done a phenomenal job here. So I can't say enough good things about this fragrance. I'll always have it. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Terre de Hermes by Hermes. All right, next up from the house of Masque Milano, we have Hemingway. So this is very earthy, citrusy vetiver with a chunk of richness and a strong blast of fresh greenness here. You can definitely smell, gosh, this is very, very earthy, very earthy. So I think that aspect of this vetiver is what makes things challenging for probably many people. I absolutely love it. But the one, I guess, criticism about this fragrance is that upon initial spray, you can definitely smell a strong blast of alcohol, or at least to my nose, it smells kind of like a bit alcohol-y.
Is that even a word?
That doesn't last a long time, maybe, you know, 5 to 8 minutes, and that completely goes away. And then that's where the magic happens with this scent. And then I just really love the Masque Milano bottles. They just look really, really cool. Yeah, really well done. You know, they have Masque Milano kind of engraved here on the front, the name of the fragrance. And then they also have, I don't know if you can see this or not, but they have the perfumer's name here. So the perfumer for this fragrance was Fanny Ball. She's done a tremendous job here. Yeah, this is a great one. And this one is quite situational for me. I'm not sure if I would wear this vetiver fragrance to work or not, as, you know, vetiver can be a challenging note for some people, and I do work in a quite tight office space. Maybe if it was a different environment that I was working in, I might be able to pull this one off. But for me in my situation and being here in Japan, I probably won't wear this one to work. You know, this one can be worn casually or dressed up. I kind of see this more dressed up. This is just very, very classy. So I would wear this one nothing less than if I had like a collared shirt on or I was wearing a suit. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Hemingway by Masque Milano. So last but definitely not least, we have the king of vetiver. This is Sultan Vetiver by Nishane. So this one is no joke. You know, if you're just getting into the note of vetiver, do not start with this one. You will be sorry. You will probably hate vetiver. This one is a slap of vetiver in your face, and then it will slap you again and slap you again. It is serious. You know, Sultan means king. This vetiver is made for a king. Be careful. But if you do enjoy the note of vetiver, or you become accustomed to the note of vetiver, explore this one a little bit. See if you can get yourself a sample. But this is some serious stuff. This one has 3 or 4 different types of vetiver in it, so it gives it a very green, earthy, and damp tone. But yeah, I really like it. There's also a bit of neroli and leather in here. So when I spray this on my skin, I do get almost like a soapy, fresh quality that starts to push through. And then when you move into the dry down, there's a bit of sweetness that pushes forward, and there's some subtle leathery tones in the background, but you are getting that slap of vetiver in your face throughout the life of this fragrance. And man, I absolutely love it. But this was not love at first sniff for me. I really had to spend time with this one in order to really appreciate it. And I absolutely love it now. So yeah, if you can, get yourself a sample of Sultan Vetiver by Nishane. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content, and let me know down in the comments section what vetiver fragrances you have in your collection. I'd love to hear about them. So I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next video.